In the Northern Hemisphere, we're slowly entering autumn conditions, so we want to keep all the summer energy as long as possible. With content from aerobatic pilot Mike Goulian, I guess it's quite easy. He had such a blast performing at the NAS Oceana Air Show in Virginia Beach a few days ago, and as a thank you to the organisers and the great audience, he released this amazing video. After watching this, it feels like my head is spinning, rolling around and going just crazy. Anyway, here we go again. After a break last week, we're back with the 13th season of Air Sports News. My name is Regan Tetlow, and if you're an AV geek and watching our programme for the very first time, I really think you should stay with us. Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to thank all our patrons who've supported the show, and if you want to join them too, you can visit the Patreon link in the description. Okay guys, let's begin. We couldn't provide you Air Sports News last week due to our work during the World Hot Air Ballooning Championships in Slovenia. It was one of the most exciting air sports events this year, with 10 flights, over 30 tasks and a big fight for the win right until the very last day. Stefan Zeberli of Switzerland has been crowned the World Hot Air Ballooning Champion 2022. Under a beautiful blue sky in Morska Sobota, the pilot was already a name to watch out for, having moved from third place in Saga 2016 up to silver medal position in 2018. But he was behind Fujica at the start of the 2022 competition. Zeberli was handed the trophy by previous champion British pilot Dominic Breford in Slovenia. Air Sports Promotion covered all the media content during the event, including summary videos, photos and my live sessions every morning and evening. We've created an amazing record, providing hot air balloon content to 236,000 people during just 1 week, and those views keep on growing. Thank you Slovenia for such an amazing time. In this week's show, we want to show you 3 short interviews with the hot air balloonists from the podium of the World Championships. We recorded them just after the final ceremony. Take a look.
Stefan Zeberli, new world champion, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What an emotional moment it was for you there on the podium. I could see it was really getting in your chest.
Yes, so it's you can't put it in word. So it's it's an emotional event. Thing to walk in front, and even if you hear the hymn, and crazy.
How long have you wanted this?
So I competed in international event first time 2005 on a European, and since then I had the dream to stand once up in the middle here.
And you didn't have the strongest start, no?
No, very bad. So the first 2 tasks I could cry, but even then I realized already they were very bad, so I never lost the hope, the thought to reach today.
And it must be even that little bit sweeter to come back from there to actually finish as the champion. That must feel even a little bit nicer.
So finally, if I think back in the last 15 years, so I often start very bad. So, and it's much easier to fight, and then the most important thing is to be on the last flight, which is be flown to be then on top. The last World Championship I started on the first place and keep it until the last flight. So that's much more difficult to stay on top all the time than to fight to get some more places.
And what about your Swiss support and your family as well?
Yes, they are very well, and I'm so happy to have to live in Switzerland, to have so nice pilots around me, to have such a great national team. That's incredible.
How does it feel at this moment? Everybody wants a bit of your attention, everybody wants to talk to you, they're signing things, we're grabbing you. Does it feel a bit unreal?
It feels, unreal, or maybe it's difficult to say in word, but for me, you can't count it. I don't know, maybe I realize it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, or maybe never, I don't know.
Well, just relax, let it all soak in and enjoy the experience. Congratulations, world champion.
Thank you.
Taking the silver medal, Yujai Fujita from Japan. Congratulations on the silver medal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
How's the competition been? You started off quite strong, I think.
It was really tough to me to compete every best pilots in the world, and I can't believe I was leading in the first few days. But finally, second is very proud of it for team, and I'm so happy about this.
Is there one moment which is going to be a strong memory of this championship? One thing you can think of which is going to be there with you for a long time?
Oh, I can't say it because it was so tough. So I can't remember. It was just one package of the tough things.
And you've got a lot of great support from your team behind, very strong knit community in Japan with ballooning.
Yes, exactly. We came here with the 4 teams, and we all together walk in, and it works very well.
Nicholas Swartz taking the bronze medal. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a great week. Very hard job, very hard work. But we had a very good work with the team, the French team. So it was a great moment for us, and a lot of good moments, bad moments, but that's the rule, that's the game, that's the sport.
Really strong, the team, the camaraderie with all the team. We had them all on stage together, and we've seen that all week as well. You really do function well as a unit.
Yes, that's true. We work individually, but also we work as a team. All together, when in flight, we were 5 teams from France, and we have a lot of communication, information from the ground, from the crew, from everybody. So with this, we deal during the task, and we just achieve goals and make good results also.
Was there any, I know it's quite fresh at the moment, but is there any highlights you can think of? Any particular flight or task which is quite strong in your mind?
Well, we did 33 tasks. I think we had a lot of very complicated tasks, but other ones we were more comfortable with. I remember one day we flew like 5 tasks with virtual goals in the sky. That's for me the more difficult ones, because we don't see nothing, we just imagine a goal. So that flight was quite very tricky and a lot of work from us, but we make some results, yes.
After over 400 exciting flights and a finish on Saturday morning, the final results of the 4th FAI World Paramotor Slalom Championships in Strategen, the Czech Republic, have been announced and published by the FAI. Qatar were awarded the team gold medal, just beating France, who gained 2nd place with only 3 points behind. The team from the hosting nation, Czech Republic, came in 3rd place. The results were extremely close after 10 rounds for the foot-launched pilots and 9 rounds for the paramotor trikes. The French PF1 pilot Alexandre Mathias won the 2 final races and received the gold medal. In silver place was Naif Al-Balusi from Qatar, and another French team member, Jeremy Penon, won the bronze. PL1 Saeed Al-Mari from Qatar gained 3 flights to take the gold from Boris Teisbart from France, who landed in 2nd place. The bronze medal was awarded to the Czech pilot Milan Clement. As always, congratulations, guys. And what about the paragliders without engines? We have some great announcements of the big paragliding event that will start this Friday in Turkey. Take a look. The 2022 Göktep Cross Country Open will take place until the 2nd of October 2022. The objective of this event is to bring competition experience to pilots who are not so familiar with the race-to-go format. There will be also experienced pilots, and for sure there will be an inspiration for the beginners. Organisers would also like to share with the pilots the excitement of the opening of a new flight centre where everyone can fly. 60 pilots confirmed their participation in the contest. Most of them are from Turkey, but we also have 2 paragliding pilots from Georgia. The The Drones Champions League has released another virtual video from the Switzerland Grand Prix that took place a week ago. The winner was X-Blade's racing team, but aside from the main competition, the DCL 22 Autumn Trials have now begun in the DCL The Game, and it's time for all virtual pilots to shine like a star. Everyone can take part in the weekly races as a solo pilot or as a team and could win real-life prizes courtesy of Tavoy. More information can be found at dcl.aero website. NASA has waved off its third attempt at launching the Amethyst 1 uncrewed flight test of the Space Launch System and the Orion spacecraft. Scheduled for September 27th, the launch was postponed due to the weather conditions related to the approach of Hurricane Ian, which is currently forecast to make landfall in Florida on Thursday. In preparation for the storm, NASA has rolled the rocket and spacecraft back from its launch pad to the vehicle assembly building. The rollback was done on Monday night, and plans for the next launch attempt for the Amethyst 1 mission have not yet been announced. The current launch window for Amethyst 1 closes on October the 4th, and the next window runs from October 17th through till the 31st, with 11 possible launch opportunities. We're keeping our fingers crossed for the launch and a successful mission. Eviation's all-electric Alice aircraft successfully completed its first flight on Tuesday at Washington's Grant County International Airport. The Alice technology demonstrator flew for 8 minutes, reaching an altitude of 3,500 feet. Eviation plans to offer the Alice in commuter, executive and cargo versions and is currently planning to begin deliveries in 2027. For the Alice, the company is targeting a top speed of 160 knots, 250 nautical miles range, with a 30-minute reserve and maximum useful load of 2,500 pounds for the 9-passenger commuter variant and 2,600 pounds for the cargo version. So probably you all know that in terms of good aviation trailers and teasers, Hollywood producers are as good as possible. But before launching the trailer of the latest Mission Impossible movie, Tom Cruise and the Paramount Pictures team decided to record an absolutely unique and stunt announcement, literally from the wing of a flying aircraft. Just watch this.
Hi everyone! Wish I could be there with you. I'm sorry for all the extra noise. As you can see, we are filming the latest installment of Mission Impossible. And right now we're over gorgeous Spider Canyon in stunning South Africa. And we're making this film for the big screen for audiences to see in your wonderful theaters.
Hey, sorry to bother you, Tom.
Hey, McHugh! Chris McCoy!
Hi, everybody. Hey, listen, I hate to interrupt, but we really got to roll. We are losing the lights, low on fuel.
Oh yeah, we gotta roll, huh? Low on fuel, that's not good. I'm sorry, we gotta go.
Wait, did you tell them about the thing?
Oh yeah, the thing. You know, we have a first look at the Mission Impossible trailer and a very special screening of Top Gun Maverick in its entirety. So please enjoy. And hey, let's all have a great summer.
And action!
We'll see you at the movies.
Now we have some good news for the stall competition fans. The 2022 National Championships air races featured the stall drag class in this week's competitions in spite of the smoke. With beautiful weather but varying poor air quality and visibility from a nearby forest fire in California, which is typical at this time of year, the Stall Drag National Championships brought competitors in from across the US. The Stall Drag competition was once again a welcome addition to the schedule of race classes by the Reno Air Racing Association, as its versatility allows it to move to the forefront of the show at a moment's notice to entertain the crowd when the visibility was reduced below allowable race limits for pylon racing. Pilots lined up on the recently graded dirt track going head-to-head down a 2,000-foot course after the famous 3-2-1 see ya signal given by stall drag organizer Kevin Quinn to launch the aircraft towards the turn around point. It's amazing how entertaining this sport really is. Okay guys, now let's move on to our very best Hall of Fame section. On the 28th of September 1912, Lewis Cassidy Rockwell was flying a Wright Model B at the United States Army Training Field at College Park, Maryland, when he was being trained as a military aviator and crashed during flight. He was the first United States enlisted soldier to be killed in an airplane crash. On the 28th of September 1920, the 5th Gordon Bennett Aviation Trophy race was held. It was sponsored by an American businessman, James Gordon Bennett Jr., publisher of the New York Herald newspaper. Gordon Bennett had previously sponsored the Gordon Bennett Cup for automobile racing and the Coupe Aeronautique Gordon Bennett for ballooning. On the 28th of September 1921, John Arthur Macready flew a turbo-supercharged Picard-Leper biplane to a world record altitude of 40,800 feet, which is 12,436 meters. He won his first of 3 Mackay trophies for this flight. On the 28th of September 1923, David Rittenhouse won the Coupe d'Aviation Maritime Jacques Schneider race held at Cowes, England. Lieutenant Schneider's aircraft was a Curtiss CR-3 seaplane. The race consisted of 5 times laps of a 68.9 kilometer triangular track. That's it, guys. It's so nice to be back with the program and announce that we will be back here again with you next week. And please don't forget that you can be a co-founder of our program via Patreon. The link is visible in the description. This time I'm leaving you with some stunning shots from the speed flying Kit, one of the most crazy speed flying pilots on the planet. See you guys next week. Stay safe, and as always, keep your eyes on the skies.